Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today we are going to be doing an updated reading, I believe. I think I have another video on this, but this is on Jungkook and Rosé, their connection together. And yeah, so remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? That is because we do not have Jungkook nor Rosé here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards and how I'm interpreting the cards is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. So just remember to please take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on this beautiful reading for Jungkook and Rosé. With the first tarot deck that I ever purchased, this is the deck that I used to learn how to read tarot, like, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, enough about me. This ain't about me. This is about Jungkook and Rosé, right? So let's start with their overall connection. What is the overall energy whenever they're combined, when they're together, or when they're just like chatting with one another? We got the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Imps. There's like a lack of confidence here. King of Imps, King of Wands. But there's also a lot of creativity and power in this dynamic, in this connection. Let's get another card, and then I'll get into each card. Six of Bats, the Six of Swords, let's get a Pegasus Oracle card. Wow, red Pegasus of Firelight. Whoa, yeah, there's so much red in here. With the beginning of this reading, you know, red represents the root chakra, which is all about our passion, our reason for living, our purpose. That's the word, our drive. So I feel like the connection that I see between Jungkook and Rosé is very grounded upon their principles, you know, maybe the way that they live life. They're very grounded and secure in who they are individually, and in effect it helps this connection be even more solidified and grounded, because both of them individually are very grounded and secure in who they are. So when they come together, it just creates this, I'm just gonna say, like an eruption of confidence and of drive and ambition. And it makes sense here with the King of Wands. You know, this king is a very motivated king, very passionate. The suit of Wands is all about, indicative of the element of fire, which is all about our passions, our desires, our wants, our goals, our dreams, yeah, I guess that's all I got. So they're very ambitious together. Their combined energy is very ambitious. They're very driven. But also I'm getting a sense of there's like some kind of like timidity, there's some shyness here between their connection. I feel like they're very grounded, they're very secure in who they are individually as people, but maybe whenever they come together, there's a little bit of like a intimidation factor. I feel like each of them are a little bit intimidated about one another, and I think the intimidation factor comes from their goals, from their dreams. I feel like maybe, let's say, for example, Jungkook's like, I'm going to come out with this great new album. And then Rosé is like, oh, well, Jungkook's coming out with an album. Does this mean I should come out with an album? Like, he's so amazing and we got similar like passions or like drives. What am I doing? You know? So like, I feel like sometimes there is a little bit of a timidity here. There's a little bit of shyness where maybe they're not as confident in themselves as they should be. whenever they're talking with one another about their goals and their dreams and their ambitions. I feel like each of them individually looks at the other party from like a pedestal, some, not all the time, but I'm feeling like sometimes when they're talking about their dreams and goals, maybe like Rosé's like, dang, Jungkook's got all these plans, what am I doing? But then on the flip side, Jungkook's like, dang, Rosé's doing all these great things, what am I doing with my life? So I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting the sense of. It's nothing bad, but like maybe they're they're driven by each other's success and motivations and their goals and their aspirations. But also with the Six of Bats showing up here, the Six of Swords is all about traveling, especially traveling in company, traveling with people. I feel like the connection between the two of them is that they just love to travel. They love to explore things, and especially together, they like to go and explore new things, venture out. And their connection always helps them like ease in from like maybe a not so great circumstance or a difficult circumstance, and it helps them move to like a calmer area, and a more relaxing place. So that's great. That's beautiful. All right. So let's do Jungkook's thoughts on Rosé. When Jungkook thinks about Rosé, what comes to his mind? The Empress. Whoa. With the Two of Wands. Yeah, so it's such a great connection here between the two of them. All right, let's do Rosé. When Rosé thinks of Jungkook, what comes to her mind? We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. A little bit of indecisiveness. We'll get into it. With the Eight of Pumpkins in reverse. Oh, no. Okay, so let's start here with Jungkook's thoughts on Rosé. When Jungkook thinks of Rosé, he thinks of Rosé being very abundant, mothering, nurturing, fruitful. Anything that Rosé does, Jungkook is just like, she's great. She's just so abundant. Anything that she does is just so great. And also, when he thinks of Rosé, he thinks of a great friend, a great partner. That is so good. The Two of Wands is all about partnership, especially like in the sense of maybe like career and passions. There's a good like work camaraderie here. When he thinks of Rosé, he thinks of just a good partner, a good like person to work with, easy to work with. She's so nurturing and caring and puts so much nurture and care into everything she does, which helps her become even more abundant and fruitful. So that is beautiful. Now, on the flip side, when Rosé thinks of Jungkook, what does she think? She thinks homeboy is a little bit indecisive. The Seven of Cups is all about having a lot of options, but when it comes in reverse, you have so many options, you don't even know which option to pick. You don't know which avenue. Like, here, look at all these little ghosts. This is Jungkook right here, and he's like, which ghost do I choose? Which one? I don't know. They all look so great. So like, that's kind of what I'm seeing. When Rosé thinks of Jungkook, she thinks of someone who like, don't give Jungkook a lot of options, because he will not be able to pick. He will not be able to choose, make a decision. Also, when Rosé thinks of Jungkook, she thinks of someone who might be a little bit impatient. To me, the Eight of Pumpkins, the Eight of Pentacles, is all about working towards your skill, patiently working on your skills, refining your abilities, working through things. But when this card comes in reverse, sometimes you want to work things up quickly, and you sacrifice the quality because you're just wanting to get things done, you're wanting to do things, and you sacrifice the quality of work, or you just want to get things done fast. So Rosé thinks that sometimes Jungkook, maybe because he has a lot of options to pick from and he's so indecisive, that sometimes he just tries to do all of these options quickly. He's like, you know what? I can't pick out of 7 cups. I'm just going to drink each cup very quickly. I'm just going to do every single one quickly and try and get them all out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah. And Rosé's like, no. Nurture, care, put care and nurture and really like take care of your projects and your passions, and they'll be more fruitful. So that's what I'm seeing now for some of y'all that like love seeing these videos to see if there's like any relationship compatibility here. Let's see here. What is there relationship compatibility between Jungkook and Rosé? 4 of Cups. With at the bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Swords in reverse. I am gonna say I don't really see it. The reason why I don't really see like anything progressing beyond a friendship here and like work wise, like a work partnership, is because like the 4 of Cups is all about being bored. Look at this guy. Look at all these beautiful ghosts trying to cheer him up, and he's like, no. No, get away, ghost. No. No. I don't want to do, no. No. So I feel like the relationship compatibility between them is that someone here might get bored faster than the other person. There's a sense of boredom here. There's a sense of complacency, staying stagnant. And I don't know. I'm just gonna venture out to say that I feel like it might be like on Jungkook's end, that he might get bored easily. He might be the one that gets bored faster than Rosé. And if they were to get in a relationship, he might probably be the one that might get bored. He might get complacent. He might just want to stay in one certain thing. And we also got the 9 of Bats, the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is all about anxiety, not being able to sleep at night. So with this card being in reverse, I feel that anxiety just is magnified. If they were to be in a relationship, there might be some anxiety, and I feel like it might be between like Jungkook and Rosé. Like this is Jungkook bored, and this is Rosé like, oh no, like why is he so bored? Like what should I do to make things, to cheer him up or to make him feel alive, to make him feel excited again? So that's kind of how I feel like if they were to get in a relationship, I feel like maybe Jungkook would be the one that gets bored easily, or maybe he falls into a depression a lot easier, and then it'll fall on Rosé's lap, and she's going to just like be always thinking of like worrying about, is Jungkook okay? Is he like, do I need to do something to help him feel better? What should I do? So speaking of what should I do, I always love to end these beautiful tarot readings with some advice. You know, will they listen to this or watch this video? Probably not. But you know, here in the Ducky channel, I like to focus on solutions, you know, focus on what this card just flipped out as for advice. So we're just going to keep that there. The Page of Cups. Like, what can we do? You know, don't focus on the problems too much, you know, acknowledge the problem and then find a solution, or work towards finding a solution. So let's get some advice for Jungkook and Rosé's connection. Pegasus of the Sun, yeah. Keep things joyful, lighthearted is the main theme here. And I got it immediately when this card just like popped out. The Page of Cups, you know, pages are young members of the court, you know, they're younger energies. So, and the Page of Cups is all about like youthful emotions. So the advice I'm seeing between Jungkook and Rosé is to continue finding that youthful emotion. Don't try and like get too deep about things, and make things too serious. Continue having fun, continue being joyful, continue like, I'm getting the sense of like childhood friendships, you know, when we're children and we have friends, like it's all lighthearted, it's all about fun and playing and not talking too much about like depressing things or problems. And that's what I'm seeing as an advice for them, is to keep things lighthearted, especially emotionally. Pegasus of the Sun, you know, this is giving, of course, very much sun in tarot, which is all about joy and success and happiness. So the advice I'm seeing for them is to continue just being joyful and positive and, you know, lighthearted about things. And I'm also getting it with the Queen of Swords here in reverse. The Queen of Bats is a very well-spoken queen, but because this is coming in reverse as an advice card, that well-spoken manner and character can also be like a what's the word I'm looking for, like a silver tongue, lethal tongue, I don't know. But the advice I'm seeing here for them too is to be careful to not be overly critical of one another's actions and verbalizing one another's concerns in a way that comes across as like maybe overly critical or judgmental. Keep things light, keep things fun, keep things joyful, keep things on that lighter side of the emotional spectrum, and I think that will really help them out. So that's it for this video. I'm so sorry for those of you that were hoping that maybe I would tell y'all something different, but this is what I'm seeing. This is what your boy Ducky sees in the cards. Remember to keep in mind again that these videos are for entertainment purposes. We don't have Jungkook nor Rosé here to be like, yes, that's right, Ducky, or no, that's not right, Ducky, you know? So anyway, remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. Love and respect yourselves and others. And as always, stay hydrated. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video, for requesting this video, for waiting on me to do this video. I am all over the place with everything I got going on. So please just remind me about some videos that I promised that I would do and I have yet to do them. Feel free to remind me. I would really appreciate that, so I could be like, oh yeah, I gotta do that video. So anyway, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. If you like these videos, feel free to request some more types of videos that you would like to see. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all hopefully on the next video. Bye.